The Tale of King Midas, a lesson in greed and redemption. In ancient Greece, there lived a wealthy king named Midas, known for his love for gold. King Midas had a beautiful daughter named Marigold, whom he adored. One day, he found a drunken satyr named Silenus in his rose garden. Recognizing Silenus as a companion of Dionysus, Midas treated him with great hospitality. After caring for Silenus for several days, Midas returned him to Dionysus. Grateful for Midas' kindness, Dionysus offered to grant the king any wish he desired. Without hesitation, he wished for the power to turn everything he touched into gold. Dionysus warned Midas to reconsider, but the king's greed blinded him to the consequences. Reluctantly, Dionysus granted Midas the golden touch, knowing it would lead to misfortune. Overjoyed, he rushed to test his new power, touching an oak twig which instantly turned to gold. Ecstatic, he touched rocks, flowers, and furniture, marveling as they transformed into gleaming gold. Midas' excitement grew as he turned his entire garden into a golden paradise. Hungry from his adventures, Midas sat down for a feast, unaware of the horror that awaited him. As he reached for a grape, it turned to gold in his fingers, becoming inedible. Desperate, Midas tried to drink some wine, but it solidified into golden ice in the glass. Panic set in as he realized he could neither eat nor drink without turning his sustenance to gold. He was horrified to see the consequences of turning everything into gold. His beloved daughter Marigold, seeing her father's distress, ran to comfort him. In a moment of forgetfulness, Midas embraced Marigold, instantly turning her into a golden statue. Horror-stricken, Midas wept as he gazed upon his daughter's lifeless golden form. Overwhelmed with grief and regret, he cursed his own foolishness and greed. Desperate to undo his mistake, Midas prayed to Dionysus to take back the golden touch. Hearing Midas' pleas, Dionysus appeared before the remorseful king. Taking pity on Midas, Dionysus instructed him to wash in the Pactolus river to remove the curse. Without delay, he journeyed to the river, his heart heavy with guilt and sorrow. As Midas bathed in the Pactolus, the golden touch flowed from his body into the river. The river's sands turned golden, explaining the gold deposits found there in ancient times. Overjoyed to be free of the curse, Midas rushed back to his palace. With trembling hands, he sprinkled river water on his golden daughter. To Midas' immense relief, Marigold returned to her normal, living self. Overcome with happiness, he embraced his daughter, cherishing her warmth and life. From that day forward, Midas renounced his obsession with gold and wealth. He opened his palace to the poor and shared his riches with those in need. Midas learned to appreciate the true treasures of life, love, family, and kindness. The king became known for his wisdom and generosity throughout the land. Midas and Marigold lived happily, their bond stronger than ever after their harrowing experience. The tale of King Midas spread far and wide, serving as a cautionary story against greed. People use the phrase the Midas touch to describe both fortune and misfortune. Midas' story taught generations the importance of valuing what truly matters in life. The Pactolus River became famous, attracting those seeking gold in its glittering sands. King Midas' legend endured through the ages, reminding us that true wealth lies not in gold, but in the heart. A heart of gold is much better than a touch of gold. We plan to post hundreds of exciting stories. Do not miss any of them. For that, please subscribe to this channel.